Come on. Come on. Come on, you know you want to. Ah, there we go. Alrighty. Hey, kids. I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. How you doing, David? Alrighty. Um, Sorry for not being on yesterday. On Tuesdays I have a 9 o'clock appointment, and if I sleep in at all, it sort of makes streaming a bit rumpty. Um, so yeah. Either way, I'm here now. So what we're gonna do is more detailing on our engine. Now, I received a message on YouTube about the colours on the engine of the Mustang, and indeed that deep blue is the way to roll. Apparently it's a Ford corporate blue is what they call it. Yeah, boom. That's probably, I don't think I actually can get that in SMS. At the end of the day, I think what the drill is that's as good as it's going to get. Doesn't matter. Now, oh yeah. Now then, bring you around, and let me just. All too often, I take my lead of where I'm putting the camera from the TV screen. And that's not actually the best way to do it. Yes, so coffee time. Coffee. Now. Here we go. Now. Give me a moment. And I'm back. Now, what did I want? Here's something I want. Ooh, hang on a moment. Oh, no, so it's... Oh, yep. Now, so we're going to do a bit of work on these. And that. And a few other bits and bobs we are. So, bring myself in. Nice and snug against the desk. I made an executive decision today that I'm going to try to get a new abode in the upcoming months. I am not satisfied with where I live, so I'm going to fix that. Now. Rightio. E should be aluminium. No, not aluminium. E is iron. That's getting into the realms of pedantry. Even in I actually went seeking iron as a paint. Actually, what? Give me a moment. I have a cunning plan. Yeah, it doesn't give you a manufacturer number. Some kits are really good. They give you an actual this color, and they'll give you a breakdown and a few different options on manufacturers. This does not give us that, which is a bit of a pisser. Now, we shall. Okay, I'm quite happy to go aluminium on those areas that it says are iron. That's my take on this. Now, they're largely on parts away from the main block. So we can probably get a lot of the aluminium done. Now, something I'm considering is the actual engine blocks themselves. Now they've got B there. I'm going to use a different black to that. I want a rather nicer one. Nice. Anyway, so I'll probably use chassis black on. If that is the black I'll be using there, that's okay. All right. Now they've got those decisions made as to what I'm working on. I wonder how much A and I we will find if we go for a bit of a walk. Pick up by assembly sheets and walk. Ah, I see, said the blind man. There are I against A there, and that's, yeah, right. Okay, that's okay. Can fix, well, not can fix, can address quite easily, in fact, with my extensive array of metallics. And especially as you haven't actually started putting them on yet. So, metallics. It's metallic gold. I don't want you out. Well, I don't want you here, right? Not right here, right now. Sorry. Now that's aluminium, steel. That would probably do the job quite nicely. Or, give me a moment. I have a cunning plan. Actually, no, I don't, but don't let that worry you. I have other metallics that could be worth considering. As I said, I couldn't find actual iron. Now we've got gunmetal here. That's very dark, though. It's metal, but it's very dark. So far, I'm more inclined towards the steel. What's that? Oh, forest green. See, I'm just rummaging through my shit, man. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, yep. All right. Excuse me. Now, given that okay, aluminium, obviously, we'll go with the aluminium. Who would have thought? There are two options for the other. Yeah, we're going to go for steel. I think that's a little too dark. Well, what I'm going to do is do a wee bit of shake. Do a bit of one each hand action, so to speak. Now, upside down. Oh wow, that's quite a mark. That's good, actually. That's a nice enough difference that it'll show without being bit savage, if you know what I'm saying. We mixed yet? I'd say probably. Now, excuse me. I always find metallic paint's a little freaky to look at. And what I mean by this, they seem to sort of have this almost sparkly, twinkly sort of a thing in them. It makes me go, what the fuck? But it's just the way they roll. It's just the way they roll. Now, what I'll be well advised to do here, I think, is... Ooh, there's decals to be put on very early on. What I'm thinking I'll do is I'll do all the detailing, paint everything, decal it, all the small stuff as we go along on the assembly. That will be the plan because I'll have it already. Bang, do then all this. Yeah. All right. Our first port of call is our aluminium colors. So we're looking for our A's. Now I'm wondering whether to do the actual rocker covers chrome. I have seen cars like that. I'm wondering whether to do so. It would look very, but it could be too much. I'm going to have a few looks on pics online on that one. So yeah, things to decide on that front. I got a really good amount of information from a person on YouTube whose name escapes me because I've only seen it once. But I gotta say, it was certainly appreciated. If he's watching this or checks this out later, thank you very much, good sir. Because I'll use his information as a solid reference point. He knew his Mustang engines. It was great. I really appreciate it when people do that. We got a bit rumpty with that. Never mind, I've got a shitload of this stuff. Certainly enough to do this. Now, getting it all over my hands, not helpful that. Never mind. No. There's a lot of small stuff has this colour. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. What we shall do... Oh, wow. Okay. Sorry, I keep going, wow. I'm just looking at it's only a lot of small stuff really has... aluminium for the most part. Now I'm going to need to use this. All I'm focusing on for the time being is the engine. There will be other times I'll need this color, but at the moment I'm just onto the engine. I just want to focus there if you follow me. That's okay. Now this one is this part. And we want to go, okay. Got it. And then we will go to there's a few parts. Sure won't be hard to find them. That's, yeah. All right, let's do this. Okay, I'm going to get three brushes actually out. 3 brushes. I'd love to get. I'll stop right there. I want one. There's one that I'm going to be quite happy to have a little bit. I've got one that's not quite a good. I've got a brush that I use. So I'm going a bit. Here we go. That's the very one I seek. It's quite a good brush, but it took a bit of hammering once. Can't remember what the actual cause was, but what it's really good for now is all those occasions when I just want to get a bit rough with something because it's already a bit, doesn't have much of a point, but it's good for getting into those little nitty-gritty spots. I wouldn't mind getting something a bit more chunky for a punky out. That's not a bad option. Well, I could go. Actually, no, we'll do this. I'll go take no prisoners and get the big one out. Now, these will. Oh, yeah, baby. Now, these will potentially all be very, very useful. First up, though, part 113. Now, whilst I have selected steel as that's aluminium, steel as our colour for iron, I don't think I'll be getting onto that today because there are areas that adjoin. Now, we'll start with where the aluminium is going, and I want that to dry. Now, oh, sorry. Oh, hey, Moto, how you doing, buddy? Snowing. Deary me. Tell you the other day, I wish we had that. I don't know if it's a problem or had that happening here. It was 42. It eventually got to, which was officially no fun at parties. There we go. All right. Now we're getting the spot places. There we go. Into there. Round there. On top of there. There we go. All right, once I've got this part done, I'll give you a zoom in. Oops, sorry guys, I should zoom out a bit and put it a bit further to there. Now, what I'm trying to do is just tidy up this back area on this one. There we go. And into there. Come on, in you go. There we have it. All right. Now, hang on. There we go. Now, our next part is part 110, which is not finding it yet, obviously. 119, 99. Maybe it's not on this. Doesn't seem to be. Give me a moment. Well, that's a jolly rum thing. Hang on. I know this is not all of the kit, that's the thing. what I'll need to do, let me do another, yeah, I reckon, let me just have another quick squeeze. I might need to get on with some other stuff in the meantime and then go over to where some of the other bits and bobs are. Surprised it's not on here. Never mind. All right, let's move right along. No, it's supposed to be on here. I'm just going to give this brush a bit of a, so it doesn't start drying out on me. It says F, 110. 101, 109, 119. Ah, found it at last. Right at the very bottom. Now, and it's, okay. That's a bit intriguing. It's got 3 colors on it. This one, the first of which will be aluminium. So we're going to go. Where was I? Here, yes. When you're painting aluminium on a grey surfacer, sometimes it just doesn't seem to show. It's funny. Well, I don't know about funny, but yeah. Anyway. Into there. Alrighty. I see. Something I want to quickly have a check on. Oh, that's probably not going to matter. I'll explain. I'll show you what I'm speculating on in a minute. Let me just finish. Do down the end here. There's a. I was wondering whether I should. What color I should do certain things on the back of this, whereupon it manifested that in actuality that's going to be largely irrelevant because that's going to be glued on and covering that area. So I'm not going to bother. Pretty obviously, why would I? Mind you, that's never stopped me before. Yeah, but it does this time. There we go. All right. What else have we got to do in this color? Now I want to do that in with a different brush. That too. Part 112. All right. Hang on. Don't need the goggles down to find the part number. Aha. Oh, wow. That's tiny. Okay. Now, I believe that's one with a couple of colours on it. Yeah, right. All right. So, what we've got here is that's that way. And right. So, where did it go? It's okay. It's a bit freaky, but yeah. It's a bit unusual in there's a colour that goes between two spots of iron between two spots of aluminium. But nonetheless, we're here, yeah. And it's the there we go there. Bring that around to there. And finally, now, this is where I think I would probably, oh no, oh yep, now we'll go on the bottom of this. How high up do I go with it? All right. And as I said, once I've got this done, I will show you what the drill is. Come around there. Now, I know what I want to check before I put this brush away. Before I clean this one, rather. And that is what colour I should be applying to the nut there. I think that's aluminium. And if that is so, well, now is the time, Kato. Deary, deary me. And around there, into and around there, around there. Deary me. Finally, with this brush at least, we're going to go and check a bit further up. Well, though, it's a bit more engine stuff. So maybe as well as do that. And that's 90. Oh, it's on another sprue. We won't worry about that. Oh, will we? Is this sprue C? No, that is sprue N. Must commend them on making that very clear. That's really good. I like that. Yes, I do. Here we go. That is C. What is C, I wonder? I wonder. C. Silver. Which, unsurprisingly, I have. Now, that being so, hang on. One last other thing that's black. Just checking something else on the air filter. I'm correct. This, you'll soon see. Little spot here, aluminium apparently. So let's get that in, shall we? Now, we go round the outside, and then I'll zoom in for, actually there's a couple of other spots I do need to attend to, I reckon. I'll check that colour, but because I may be doing that in steel, we'll soon find out. But in the meantime, I need to get a bit more around there. Just got to finish this little sort of cappy thing. Yeah. There we go, I think. Oops, got a little bit on the blue, but that'll be an easy fix up. All right. Gogs off. That was something I wanted to check before I... No, we'll be doing them steel. Okay. What I'm talking about is... actually, give me a moment. Goggles back on. How's that? Sorry. Now, what I want to do here is now, unsurprisingly, I will be needing to do touch-ups after this, but that's all par for the course. Actually, now there we go. If I hold this, on the ground or on the table like that. Oh, look, that is such a win, guys. Oh, yeah. You want to talk stability? That's fantastic. Can't believe I haven't done this before. I can see why sometimes it doesn't work. When you got it down to stuff at the bottom of the street, but where possible, that's a kick-ass idea I'm going to remember to do. Or try to remember. There we go. And down here. Now, move around that way. Is that what I'm doing, is it? Dear me. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's going to make it look very pretty. All right. Now, once I've gotten all the fine stuff done, I'll give you a zoom in. And then we can do the stuff that doesn't require so much finesse. Yeah, happy with the way that's going to look. Now, now, one. Two. Now I can see there's a number of spots where tidy ups are going to be necessary in dark blue. Not necessarily just from the aluminium, but also from not quite covering all the light blue that was there earlier. Whew, almost there on this one. Now, once I've gotten, like I said, all of this finer stuff done, we can I'll zoom in. There we go. Yeah, I can see where it's going to require its little touch-ups, but that's okay. Maybe a bit more on that one. Dealy. All right. Finally, and I think this has got less stuff on it for me to detail. Look at it from this angle. Oops. And into there. There. There we go. One. All right, two. There we go. All right. About half a dozen little bits there, and then it's zoom in time. Hang on, there's something to check. What color are those fan belts? All the fan things. They're probably going to be E, I would think. Sorry, guys, I'm just having a bit of a look at it. Ah, here we go. Ah, yeah, we're attending to that directly. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Now we're good. All right, now let's get back to finishing this. So that I can zoom in on the small stuff. Oop. Now, one. Oh. Two. Now we've only got 3 more bits and then it's zoom in time. Just loosen my hand up. Then we'll put our aluminium on those things that require a bit more or a bit rougher. And that I can use or would prefer to use a rougher brush for. That won't take too long, I shouldn't think. Once all that's done, we'll see what the time is. And finally, actually I've just noticed something on one of the other ones. All right. All right. Now, I'm going to clean this, then I'm going to zoom in. Then we're going to get onto some stuff. I'm going to get a bit more forthright, shall we say. Get a bit rough with a brush. And that's what we're going to need to do. Now, something I want to check out, guys. This should have a number on it. It does. That was the color I was going to go and get today from the shop, so I guess I don't need to do that. Convenient. Now, although I do still need to get some US interior green. So yeah. Now, give me a moment. Lots of small stuff. That's what we've just been doing. So we've hit. Yep. Now I might as well zoom in here. That, obviously, you can see where we've hit that with a bit of that goes on the end of the engine block. We've gone and done with up here. This is more on the base of that part. There, so it's a bit hard for you to see actually. You can see it a bit there. The top of that is now. Is that the black part, or it doesn't really matter either way? That's where that part's gone to. Now there was also this little part here. There we go. And our engine blocks. Or engine block halves, more to the point. Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. So yeah. Oh, and our cap. As you can see, I need to do a little bit of a tidy up there, but yeah. Zoom out. Okay, gas mask. Well, yeah. Oh, I see it. I do. Yeah, right. Yeah. There's the eyes and there's the little mouth hole. Yeah. Uh, that's funny. It does, totally. Now, getting back to business. Now, that's correct. So our next port of call. Yes. Yes. Make sure 117. And 114. Okay, let's start with 117. Hang on. Oh no. Yeah, 117. Being this one. Where does that go? Oh, yeah. Oh. It's a gear. Or that's what it looks like. Yeah. Nice clean gear. Now, when I assemble this and do all the bits and bobs to it, I'm sure you'd be unsurprised by this, going to try and keep it clean and pristine, as it were. Oops, I should zoom out again. Around here. All right. There we go. Now we're also looking for 114. Oh. Hang on, let me just check that. I may have made a howling error. Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. Now, for a moment that I thought I was supposed to be in 114 that color, but no, that's meant to be blue, and it is. So all is well. Moving right along to part 100. That needs to be given a good slapping. Slap it around. There we go. So let's slap that around. And then we'll see what else we're doing. We can probably do a bit of work with our some of our chassis black, I would suggest. You can see why I'm quite happy to use a bit of a brush that's copped a bit of a hiding for this one, because it's a bit rough on the brush. Even my heavy brush, I'm a bit reluctant to put through this. It's always handy to have a brush that you don't mind smashing. Just to be able to get the paint into all these little nooks and crannies. All right. Now, finally, let's do into there. That's probably not necessary, I would suggest. Let me just have a quick... Yeah. This looks like it's all part of the air filter mechanism. Wow. Anyway. Oh no. I was looking for the fan belt colours and I found them. And we're all good. Now, yeah, I'm not really going to need this to be painted on the underside, as that will be hidden. I will do the edges because they will not be hidden, or may not be. There's only one real way to be sure of that. Alrighty. Alrighty. There we go. That's that done. Now these are all very straightforward sort of options, obviously, if I'm going to use that sort of a brush. And what we got... Oh, hello, Necro. How you doing? Well, you actually own the car. Yeah, that is a very... Thank you. Now, I was speculating. I would like your opinion on this. Indeed, you'd be a good person to ask. I was speculating about using chrome on them. And I was thinking, but then that may be a bit too much. Opinion. Oh, yes, that would be too much. Yeah, on the rocker covers, that's what I'm thinking. My theory on that is that I've seen a lot of show cars that look pretty swish and very shiny in that area. But again, I am speculating that it may be a little too much on the shininess factor. Yeah. That's rightio. Well, what this means for me, good sir, is, let me just clean this brush for a moment. What I could do potentially clean this. So the very top of the cast edges. So what I could do is do them aluminium and then go along those edges with some chrome to really highlight that, potentially. Let's see what we've got under the, once we look. Oh, I see what you mean. Aha! That's a bit sexy. Hang on. I think I'm about to get all very excited. I am. Boom. Let's have a look at this. Oh, yeah. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. All right. Oh, yeah. What I'll do... Okay, we'll do them right now. Aluminium, as that is their color. And what I will do, I'll zoom in so you can see what I'm talking about. Let me take my goggles off. What I'm going to do, because the pressing is really quite good. Well, which on there. Oh, that's exactly what we need to see. So what I'm going to do, paint them entirely aluminium. Once dried, I'm going to give them a dry brush with chrome, so it'll just bring it up a little bit, not fully. I'm not going to want to go, I'm just going to skim across with it. Let's give it the faintest up right. You get the idea. Yeah. That's what we're doing. Zoom out. Now, I'll use my chunky for a punky brush for this one. Now, thank you for that suggestion and observation. I shall now put that to good use. I'll be building another Mustang after this one, the 69. That's actually my favorite of all the Mustangs. Just because of the way it looks more than anything else. But I'm building this one because this, when I was a kid, I had as a toy. It was one of my favorite toys, the Mustang. Now, alrighty. Oh, wow. Best I've got, mate, is I managed to purchase the toy that I used to have. I tracked it down. Not the exact one, obviously. But you can still get them. It's a 1972 Matchbox pressing. To there, down there. Yeah, I like the idea of just giving them that little chrome dry brush. I think that's going to make them look shit hot. All right, now might even thin the paint out a bit on top. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Yeah. I'll give you a zoom in a minute. Yeah, that's what you want to see. And there's good definition on that too, you know. All right, give me a moment and I'll give you a zoom in once I've done the other one. I've got to say, really looking forward to how that's going to come up in the final analysis. I'll just do a little bit more down here, just to be sure that it's all sweet, rich, and petite. Yeah, baby. And into there. Delete. I'm actually doing, I don't know if you're aware, Necro, I'm actually doing a whole Mustang shelf, not just cars. I'm also doing an aircraft. In fact, I'll be doing 3 aircraft all up. P-51B, P-51D, and F-51. I have had the suggestion made, and I probably will pursue, seeing if I can get I think it's an F-82 twin Mustang. And they were a thing. Not many, but yeah. So if I did that, I really would have the whole. Oh, that's going to look so good when I put the chrome on. Really keen, guys. Really, really keen for this to come together. Yeah, baby. All right, let me clean my brush, and I'm going to give you a zoom in on the rocket covers. Might just thin that out a little more, though. This one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. Ha ha. All very excited I am. Now, clean that. Cleaning. Now, next, once I've cleaned this up, we can probably, what's the time? Ooh. Cool. Yep, okay. Well, that's what color I'll need to be doing them in due course. Ah, yeah, right. Yeah, of course. It would be a seal. It'd have to be. As you would with any. Yes. This makes perfect sense. Anyway, let me just rinse this. I reckon I'm going to just let our paint from today dry. Pretty happy with how that's come up just in that color on its own. Now tomorrow, I reckon I'm actually going to do some work on the P-51B tomorrow. And Friday, I'm actually going to crack out a BF-109A. But I'll be back on Sunday on this, I reckon, because I'm really getting a bit excited about it. All righty. Oh, excellent. I'm glad you like it, mate. All right, but for the time being, there's something I was going to show you. Or can show you. Even got the T-shirt for the occasion. I've even got a horse. I'm doing all things Mustang, man. In fact, I can't help myself. Wait here. Now, ooh, limping. We'll grab that. We'll grab that. We'll grab that. come here, you. We'll grab that and that, and I'll be back in front of the camera directly. Yeah. On the topic of the... Yes, it is. Yes. On the topic of the font pony, apparently I'm, according to the catalogue, that's my Mustang. I've got the horse. This is the exact type of toy Mustang I had as a boy. What got me started on this whole Mustang shelf caper. And once I finished this Mustang, the next car I'll be building will be that one. Except I'm going to do it in a deep blue. As far as the aircraft goes, once I finish the P-51B, it will be time for this little number, P-51D. And I'll finish my aircraft with the F-51. Now, if I can track down an F-82 twin Mustang, I'll do that as well. Yeah, right. Interesting. Well, like, oh, wow. Grabber orange. What a color. Or just as a name. Yeah, right. Interesting. Each to their own, I guess, on that sort of a front. Anyway, I'm going to wind the stream up. Thanks for watching. Ultimately, yeah, same body. But yeah, as far as colouring goes on that particular one, that's my favourite type. I just remember seeing it as a kid and going, oh, I was hypnotised. And the one that made me just drool so much as a kid. I've never been that much... wow. Yep. Next time you're on, you have to tell me about them and show me how they're going. But yeah, thank you for your advice in your chat. I do appreciate that. I really do. Yeah, now, okay, everybody. First time viewers, if you haven't hit follow, like, or subscribe, don't be shy now. Off you go. Bing, do it. If you would like to track me down other platforms, I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube, and Robster the Builder on Instagram, Twitch, and Discord. I'll be off in a few minutes, but I believe there's a way you can flick messages. Either way, if I do have a question, I will certainly be happy to ask you, because you have a depth of experience that I just don't have on this subject matter, and that's really handy. Thank you. What else was I going to say? No, I think tomorrow. Yes, I'll be back tomorrow, kids. As I said, I reckon we'll do some work on the P-51, and on Friday the 109, and when I get back on Sunday, it will be my pleasure, David. On Sunday, we'll get back to the car, I reckon. Yes, I do. One thing I am considering trying to see if I can line up as a sequence is getting all the airbrushing on the car and the two aircraft done in one go, because that's going to make life a lot more efficient. Not in one go, but in 1 week. So one stream, do one. So it's all done, because whilst the airbrushing booth is good, it does limit my space. That's its downside. All right. But above all else, thank you everyone for watching. I do appreciate it. and I'll be back tomorrow. I'll try to be back at the same sort of a time. I may be a little later. I may not. We'll see. Either way, I'll be back at a similar kit time and on the same kit channel. And you have a good day too. Necro, David, everyone. See yous.